Okay guys, hey, it's Monday, Labor Day, about 12:15. Just out here at the North Little Rock Maverick yard, trying to hit the road here. Remember, I got this load last Thursday in Paris, Tennessee. It's palletized bags of pallets, they called it. I got from Henry County Hardwoods, I think it was called. I've already gone around, done my inspection. Just making a cup of coffee, about ready to hit the road. So everything's still good. So this load goes to Clinton, Oklahoma, which is about a little over 7 hours from here. So unless I get bogged down in holiday traffic, which I'm not expecting to do, I'm just going to go all the way there. Probably get there, you know, before dark, I'm thinking. They supposedly have overnight parking, although I've never been to this place. So, all right, about ready to pull out and hit the road. Here's a big old steel coil. That probably came from Blytheville. Still a lot of trucks here, but I've seen 3 or 4 leave since I got here. But anyway, let's get the week started. Heading to Oklahoma. All right, guys, just getting out of the gate here, leaving the Maverick North Little Rock yard, giving you a shot across the road there at the Maverick Driving Academy. Of course, doesn't look like there's anything going on there today. It's Labor Day. Hopefully everybody got the day off. And if you're wondering how the holidays work here as a Maverick employee driver, as you can see, we don't just totally get the holiday off. The only holidays they guarantee us to be home is Thanksgiving and Christmas Day. We do get $100 for the holiday, but typically what happens is because our customers are closed, you know, there's no deliveries or shipping scheduled on the holiday, but you know, you're probably still going to drive on the holiday, except for Christmas and Thanksgiving. At least that's what usually happens. Like my delivery on this load is scheduled for 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I'm planning just to get there tonight, be at the customer. It's a 7-hour drive, says the GPS. I don't have to go all the way tonight, but I might as well be there in the morning. Maybe I'm hoping I can get unloaded early, but the customer's website said they open at 9, so you know, maybe some shipping guys will be in there earlier than that and could get me unloaded. But either way, I'll be there and won't have to start my clock and wait on anything. Oh. All right, well, fixing to hit I-40 West and take it pretty much all the way to the customer. I mean, the customer on the map looks like it might be you know, a few miles off of I-40, but pretty much I'll be driving I-40 West this whole way. All right, more down the road. All right, folks, good morning. Hey, we got a beautiful Tuesday morning here. It's about 7 a.m. in Clinton, Oklahoma. We're here at Giblet Stove Sales, fireplaces, smokers and grills, it says. And just a small place that sells grills and windmills and fireplaces. So this is the property, you know, I pulled in right here, swung out this way, and then parked right there and camped out overnight. Nice and quiet. But you know, it says on the paperwork they don't open till 9, so You know, I'm just hoping somebody from the warehouse part maybe shows up earlier so I can get unloaded. Otherwise, I'm just sitting around here waiting. I've already gone around and taken all the bungees off my tarps. And I mean, it looks like we have clear skies and no rain, so I may go ahead and take the tarps off and get the straps off, but I really don't want to take the straps off until somebody gets here and I know for sure this is where I'm going to get unloaded, you know. I mean, you never know. They may say, oh, we got a warehouse down the road we need to get to. So, but yeah, this is the load. Remember, this came from Paris, Tennessee. I picked it up last Thursday. And that's what we're doing. Clinton, Oklahoma. Beautiful morning. Feels great out here. Okay, more later. Okay guys, got the tarps off and put away. Just wanted to remind you what we got here where you can see it. So what it says there, it came from Henry County Hardwoods, premium grade hardwood pellet fuel. So, you know, I got a trip chain in the front, 2 straps over the front row, 1 strap over all the others, and then 2 straps over the rear pallets. Got a 2-incher right here because our winches won't go past about right there. And then a trip chain in the back too. All right. So like I said, I'm gonna keep my straps on until somebody gets here, just so they don't surprise me with, oh, we got to go down the road to unload. Okay guys, I'll show you more when something happens. Okay guys, hey, I had a couple of things to talk about here while I'm just waiting. First of all, I wanted to review the gross pay and miles for that real short week I had a couple of weeks ago. I had somebody actually ask me to be sure to mention the pay for that short week. And to remind you, it was the week where I made a delivery up there to Paragould, Arkansas, and then waited around about 4 to 5 hours and still had no load assignment. And finally, the fleet manager gave me permission just to deadhead home 3 hours. So I got home two days earlier than expected. I had a special request to get home on Thursday, but they said they didn't have any loads. So I just deadheaded home, got home on Tuesday afternoon. So it was a very short week. I went out Sunday afternoon, Monday, part of Tuesday. But the miles for that week were 1,040, and the gross pay was $1,393.01, 1393.01. But I used 2 vacation days to get to that number, and the 2 vacation days were worth $630. So if I hadn't used any vacation days there, we'd have been looking at, you know, a gross pay of $700 roughly. So you know, after your insurance and all that stuff, it wouldn't be very much. So that's how that went. And while I've been sitting here, you know, I got my tarps put up, and it's 7:45. Still haven't seen anybody. But you know, this is more of a retail store, really. And you know, so they don't open till 9, I guess. But the good news is Maverick has sent me a pre-plan, and it's going to Acme, Texas, or it's really Quanah, Texas. I guess they're both real close together, but Acme, Texas, to a Georgia Pacific plant. I've been there maybe twice before, but it's been quite a while. As I remember, it's possible it might be preloaded, or as I remember, one time they had me just drop my trailer, you know, get out from under my trailer, and they picked it up on a yard truck and took it in to get loaded, put the tarps on, and then brought it back out for me to rehook to and secure. So, not sure. Just depends on the timing, I guess. And it goes to Atlanta, Georgia tomorrow. Have an open window tomorrow, which I didn't write down. I need to go back and do that. But it's 141 miles to get to Quanah, Texas, and then 971 from there to Atlanta. So it's a good trip. So that's where we'll be headed whenever I get empty here. More later. Okay, guys, we're getting unloaded. This is Chad, my friendly unloader. Pretty simple. Forklift, pallets, and I guess, yeah, he said I was parked in a perfect spot, so I guess maybe he's taking them over to that little warehouse over there. That's kind of what I was thinking, since there's pallets over there. They got a little shed over there just to keep these things in, it looks like. So, okay, well, that's how it works. 1, 2, I forget how many of these I had on there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 23, looks like. So, okay, well, that's how it works. Let me see. You know, like I said, after this, I'm headed down to Quanah, Texas, or Acme, Texas. And it's 8:33 right now. So, you know, these guys got here about 8:15. And he said I was, you know, once I confirmed I'm parked in the right spot, I started taking my straps off, gave him the paperwork. So, you know, we should be unloaded by around 9 o'clock and be able to hit the road. I think when I leave here, I'm just heading south on this road for a ways, headed down to Texas. Gonna be a hot one, it feels like already. All right, so here's Chad. I'll show you another unload from Chad. Not going to film too much of this, you know, it's just a basic unload. All right, so that's how it works. It's going to take him a minute because there's so many of these. But yeah, it looks like that warehouse is pretty much empty. Might have 2 or 3 pallets in there, but looks like its main purpose is to store this product. Okay, well, it's been a nice trip here to Giblet Stove Sales in Clinton, Oklahoma. As soon as Chad gets me unloaded, I'll be headed down to Quanah, Texas. All right, folks, just a little Oklahoma footage here for you. Southern Oklahoma. Giving you a shot of these little mountains, hills, whatever you want to call them. I didn't realize I was going to be so close to Altus, Oklahoma. I just saw a sign back there that said Altus, you know, like 20 miles or something. But, you know, there's a lot of drywall manufacturing down in this area. Must be a lot of gypsum available out here. But, you know, down here near Altus, just a few miles from there, is a big drywall plant in Duke, Oklahoma. And then, of course, the one I'm going to, which I'm about an hour and a half from, in Quanah or Acme, Texas, another one. And then, you know, there's also one in Fletcher, Oklahoma, which is not too far. So 3 big drywall plants in that general vicinity that I know of. So anyway, yeah, these little mountains here, they're quite unique because they're so rocky. I mean, they're just made up of little tiny busted up boulders, if you can get a close look at them. But what they remind me of is scenes from old Western movies where you'd see, you know, cowboys in a gunfight and they head up into the hills on their horses to hide out. Oh, that's what this terrain reminds me of. But it's kind of cool country. I like Oklahoma as far as driving goes because it's, for the most part, just kind of wide open driving. Not sure how far we are from the Texas border. I'm just trying to give you a shot of the terrain here. I kind of sent my wife a message about an hour ago when I was leaving, just telling her I was headed to Acme, Texas, and then going to Atlanta. She said to tell Wile E. Coyote hello. Now you older folks will get that, you younger folks won't. But back in the old Roadrunner cartoons, Wile E. Coyote, you know, was always trying to catch the Roadrunner, and he was always ordering things and getting shipments from Acme Brick Company. But it's like all the stuff he ordered came from Acme. Oh, that was some good cartoon. Now you can kind of see now what I mean by the just boulders that these hills are made out of. Kind of different. I'm just giving you a little road footage here. Be a good place to hide out up there if you're getting chased around by some bad hombres. Oh man. Pretty stuff, pretty stuff. And we got a lake over here to the right. A small lake. But I have not traveled this road before, you know. We're just kind of on a small Oklahoma road. I think it was 44, Oklahoma 44, and then in a couple of miles we're going to be switching over to US 283. That's some pretty road footage for you, hopefully. Yeah, I've never really driven right through these hills before. Usually when I'm down in this area, you know, I'm coming from Interstate 44 and then cutting across to Altus from the east. see what this sign up here says. At Quartz Mountain State Resort. Quartz Mountain State Park. Huh, well, that sounds pretty cool. Minnow Ranch. Alright. So we're 18 miles from Altus. It says leaving the Kiowa Comanche Apache Reservation. This is the North Fork Red River. We're about to cross. Just a small little river. Alright guys, more later.